There are two things that I absolutely love in life. Number one is I love to make some money because it's awesome. And number two, I love to make an impact because it's incredible. But something that I love doing even more than these things individually is doing them together, doing them with one use of my time. And I believe, in my opinion, that writing a book is one of the best ways to make both money and impact at the same time. So let's talk about 10 different ways to generate money leveraging your book. Because I don't know about you, but I'm all about time. I'm all about efficiency. I want to make a lot of money so I could do a lot of great things, and I want to make a lot of impact on a lot of people, and I want to change the world. But to do that, I need time. And the best way to get my time back is to do one thing that produces the most amount of results. And this is exactly what a book can do for you. And this is what a book has done for me and people that we've worked with. So I'm going to break down 10 different ways that you can generate money off a book. Now, this list is not exhaustive by any means, but this list is going to get you ready to rock and to roll. So first way that you can really make money off your book is through courses and digital products. So let's say you write your book, and on the back end of your book, you have a course. This may be a $100 course, a $1,000 course, a $2,500 course. Whatever it is, you can use your book to establish the credibility to then sell your course. Maybe you have a digital product. Maybe you have a $97 masterclass. Maybe you have a $47 template. Whatever the product may be, your book can be your entry point to then selling more of those on the back end. And when we look at numbers, this can add up very, very quickly. Okay. So I really want you to keep in mind as we go through this episode, what is your business model? What have you tried? What do you really want to focus on? And ultimately, what is your key thing that you are trying to sell in your business? Because the book will be an immediate funnel into whatever that thing is. The second way that you can make money by leveraging your book is to coaching. This is one of my favorite things to do because you can go from a book, you can have a reader spend hours with you, and then boom, all of a sudden they are now ready to invest in your coaching. This is a quick turnaround time. This can be group coaching. This could be one-on-one coaching, but the key here is that this is high ticket coaching. So when you look at the numbers, this could be very, very lucrative. You sell a $15 book, you do that 100 times. Out of those 100 people that buy your book, you convert one or two people into a $5,000 or $10,000 or even $20,000 coaching program. Bada bing, bada bang. We are collecting cash and making an impact on the regular just by writing this book. The third way that you can generate money by leveraging your book is speaking engagements. Now, I've done episodes on this before talking about the different types of ways to make money using your book as a speaker. But for today's sake, I just want to kind of share with you that there are paid speaking engagements from stage. There are book sale speaking engagements. There are virtual stages that you can get paid to speak. There are guest coaching experiences that you can get paid to speak at. There are a lot of different ways that you can use your book to land speaking gigs that generate a ton of revenue for you on the back end. The fourth thing that you can do to generate money with a book is you can sell physical products. Maybe you have a complimentary workbook. Maybe you have a journal that you sell on the back end of your book because it's your favorite tool ever and you recommend and talk about it through the book. Boom, you sell it the physical product. Maybe you're writing a book and then you have a supplement line. You can immediately then direct them there. If you are an e-commerce person and you want to use a book to sell your products, tell your story, share your lessons, mention the product, and boom, now they're going to, because of you as the creator, they are going to then go buy whatever it is that you are selling. And physical products can be sold in bulk individually, however you operate it as your business. And this is really, really effective. The next thing here is masterminds. And I believe this is number 5. You can absolutely sell people into a mastermind group leveraging your book. What's really cool is that your book will serve as the credibility for someone to be able to make that longer term investment into your mastermind. So a lot of masterminds that I know of or that I've been a part of are 6 months or a year. And what's really amazing about this is if you are the creator of this mastermind and you have the book, well, that starts to build that trust with your reader, and then they will be more likely to want to spend more time with you. Right? Because imagine somebody's reading your book, and let's say that takes them a week, 2 weeks, even a month to read your book. They've now spent all that time with you. And if you have something for them to do next, they might say, oh my gosh, I loved your book. I love the way you think. I don't need to look anywhere else. I'm ready for whatever you have to offer. And so masterminds can be a great thing to sell after a book because you've warmed them up, you've gotten to know them a little bit, and you've taken them through whatever journey you want to take them through. Now, before we go into the back half here, I just want to let you know that if you're enjoying this and you want to write your own book, I'm actually writing my book in real time right now. So if you want to watch me and see exactly what I do, then go to bigidea2bestseller.com/90 days. And you can actually opt in to watch me write my book in real time, share the secrets with you every single day of exactly what I'm doing to make this book happen. Now I'm racing the clock to do this in 90 days or less. So make sure to join on in. All right, now let's keep talking about these different ways to generate revenue by leveraging your book. The next way that I want to talk about is done for you services. So when you write a book, you have the potential in that book to showcase not only your credibility, but to showcase your process, to showcase what you would do if you were working with a singular person or a singular company or multiple people or companies. And so when you're writing a book and you have done for you services, you can highlight your expertise at the highest and most intimate level by showing that person exactly what they could expect if they were working with you. Except it's not in an invasive way. Hey, let me get in front of you right now. Let me book a meeting, get a book on my calendar. No. What you're doing is you're having this book. That book is then being read, and that book that they're reading is sharing your process of what you would do and how you would help them. And they're like, oh my gosh, this is real-time case study, real-time building that really good trust with them. And it's real-time you showing them exactly what you would do if they were to hire you. And that's something that people want to see, is how could this work for me? And that's a really cool thing to do. Now I'm going to jam through these final 4 things because I think that they're a little bit more unique than maybe you might have originally been thinking, but that's why I wanted to share them with you, because I want to show you how versatile a book really is. So the next one is investing opportunities. When you write a book, you open the door to investment opportunities. We're working with a real estate investor right now, and part of the reason he's writing this book is to find more deals. And this may be in the sense of, hey, I have the book. Do you want to invest with me? But it might also be, oh my gosh, I have this book. Someone reads it and says, hey, I have a property. Do you want to invest in that property with me? So writing a book can really create investment opportunities. Now, if you're writing a book on startups, or if you're writing a book on any other type of investment, well, you might be able to make that happen for you as well. Next up, how you can generate money from a book is through agency clients. Let's say you run an agency of any capacity. Maybe it's a social media marketing agency and you're writing a book on how to get your first 1,000 followers on social media. And in that book, you're talking about how you get the followers, what you would do, how you set things up for your clients. People are gonna be like, oh, I see you working. I want to be a part of this, and I'm going to sign up to work with your agency. That can get you recurring retainers. That can get you project-based, depending on how your agency operates. The next thing, and we got 2 more here. So I'm really excited about these next 2 because these are some of the ways that I really enjoy helping people leverage their book to make money. And that is to change your career. What's really cool about a book is that the minute you release that book, you're immediately perceived as that expert. You're immediately perceived as that authority, right? Author in authority. And if you want to change your career, writing a book on that particular topic can help expedite that process. So for example, when I wrote the book, my first book, Elevate Beyond, on career development, I didn't have any intention necessarily to change my career, but what it did was it opened an entire avenue of a career that I didn't even know I wanted. And that led to speaking and all these other things. But I was in the sports business. And so by having the book, I was able to change careers without sacrificing what I was already doing. So if you want to change your career and you've had X amount of years in finance and you want to leverage the lessons you've learned, a book can be a great way to show that you're disciplined, you'll complete a task. A book can be a great way to show that you're skillful and knowledgeable about what you've done. And it can be a great way to prove to the next career, whatever that career may be, that you have the skills already needed to succeed at that job. And then the last one that I'm going to share today is this: networking opportunities. Networking opportunities come all the time when you have a book. And this could be simply in terms of creating affiliate partnerships with people. Somebody may read your book and say, hey, I love your product. Do you have an affiliate program? Boom. Now you got people selling your products for you. It may come in the form of referral fees. People are referring you to their clients because they read your book and now you're supporting them. You may flip the script on both of these, and you may have people that you're sending their book and you're getting a referral fee for clients that you send them. So these are 10 of the ways that you can leverage your book to actually generate more money and more impact. And what's really cool, depending on the business that you run, you can use multiple of these ways to generate money all off of your book. So I'm going to give one more example here. But before I do that, I'm going to give you a bonus tip. A bonus way to make money off your book, and this is the easiest one. You're probably like, Jake, how did I not start with this? But it's book sales. But the reason that I didn't even include this in my 10 for today is because I think book sales are a bonus. Don't want you to get all your book sales? Absolutely. But I think book sales are really just a great bonus. And these other methods that I'm telling you will help you make faster revenue at higher amounts. So let me show you how you could actually use this though in multiple ways. Let's say you have a customer journey and you have a value ladder, an ascension model, whatever you want to call it in your business, where you have the book, then you have a $100 course, then you have a $2,500 coaching program, and then you have a $3,000 keynote. You can leverage this book to help you sell all of the rest of those things. You can use the book to giving them free resources. You could use the book to driving them to book a call. You could use the book to direct them to your speaking page. You could use the book to having them sign up for something that you are doing on an evergreen model so that whenever they buy the book, it doesn't change regardless of the time. My point is this. If you create a book effectively, it can be used in so many ways to bring you money and impact so that you can change the world while also filling up your bank account beyond words. So that's what I got for you today. And like I said here in the middle of today's episode, if you want to write a book, but maybe you're not sure where to begin or how to do it, I'm writing my book in real time right now. I'm doing what's called Project Bestseller. And if you've listened to these episodes, you know that we have this going on where I'm actually writing my book in 90 days or less in real time. And every single day I'm sharing texts and emails of what exactly I'm doing in the process. So if you want to watch me or if you want to join me, then go to bigidea2bestseller.com/90 days and you'll actually be able to participate in Project Bestseller. Now, the coolest thing about this, besides me racing the clock to finish this book in 90 days, is I'm doing this before my 30th birthday. So I turned 30 on December 17th, and I'm racing the clock to get this thing done before my birthday so that the celebrations can commence. So I hope that you will come join us, bigidea2bestseller.com/90 days. I can't wait to show you the process. Can't wait for you to write your book. And that's what I got. So I appreciate you for listening, and I will see you next time.